Hi friends, welcome back to my crafty desk. Sandra here at Blossom and Inspire. I just realized that I didn't tell you about these books. So first of all, part 2 of the Flip-Flop-Flappy Journal with the envelopes. And so I grabbed these books out of my stash. So I bought these a long time ago from the dollar store when it was still just $1 plus tax. And I think that's where I got them. Anyways, I like them because two things. One, I love the covers. I think they're so adorable and I want to tear them up and I want to use them. So my first thing is I thought I wanted to make little journals with them, which I guess I might with one of them or all of them, I don't know. But what I also liked is I liked all the sayings in here. So I thought they're gonna make super cute cards and journal cards and tags and toppers and whatever I want with these books. So I pulled them because I thought I am making this Flip-Floppy journal thing by the request of a friend for all my friends here on YouTube. So it's gonna be a very friendly journal. So I thought, anyways, I just thought I was just playing on the words of friendship. So I love friendship. So. Good night. I'm gonna use these in here, and that's why I had them out, because I think they're so cute. But the other thing I also thought about, if I didn't make them into a journal, is I can use these. They're you know, they're not really long, but they are hard and thin and cute, and I can just decorate the back of it if I wanted to, but I can use these as writing boards inside the journals. Maybe, I don't know. So options are there. That's great. I'm gonna set those aside. So I thought I would start cutting my paper, pre-cutting my paper to put it in my flippin' journal here. And let me get it shut. Who's done that yet? So let me make sure I have it in there right. That looks good. That's good and good and good. Okay, so far so good. I think I really feel like I had a bigger spot somewhere, but that's okay. I think, nope, that goes that way. There we go. So we got the front page, and we open it up, and we have a flap. And then we close that up and open the page, and then we have a 2 and a 3, a 3 and a 4. Close those up, and then we shut that down, and the 5. Okay, back to normal. So I pulled some pages, and I thought, oh, I'm gonna try and cut them out and pre-cut and pre-do this and do that, and oh man, forget it. So it's gonna be a long video. Prepare yourselves. Feel free to fast forward. Not that you need my permission to do that, but I mean, part of me says I'm gonna just fast forward some of it. I mean, we're just covering pages, and I feel like I can tell yet for the most part. So I'm just gonna wing it, because I think I do better if I wing it. I stress out too much trying to measure. I'm not a good measurer. I already cut this crooked, and I even used a cutter, and I used pencil marks and everything. So, psh, done. Not doing it. But one of the things I want to look at before I even put my papers in, though, let me move that one, is I want to decide. This might help me decide my papers to lay out. Am I going to have pockets? Where are they going to be? Am I going to make a signature in every crease? And if not, what am I going to do? So those are the things I think that I need to address first, and that may take a little of the stress off my plate for me. If your brain works like that, then you're welcome. I think. We'll see if I said, hey, you're welcome. So front page. Now I actually do want a signature in here. I'm gonna grab my little papers, which I should have grabbed to begin with. Here they are, just right on the floor behind me. My little box of papers that I have pre-folded for many things I never used over the years. I have some different sizes in here, like some short ones. And I have some, and I'm only gonna grab one. I don't need to pull an entire signature out, but I want to grab a couple of different colors to give me a true impression of what I want to accomplish. Actually, these ones are, I already have these kind of put together, but see, I just want to have an idea. I don't want those because they're not, the colors are messing with me. So give me a second. I'm so sorry. I'll pull, and I don't want it to be, yes, whatever, just go with it. I'm gonna pull that one out. I'm gonna pull this one out. Isn't that cute? I mean, I really should just use that anyways. I like, and I know what colors I'm using for the papers already, so I kind of want to stay close to those, you know, colors. So my eyes play tricks on me, and I just can't get past it. You know how people, how they're designing something or they're making something and someone comes in, they're just like, oh my, sorry for the lights went crazy on you. Oh my gosh, you're really gonna do that? And you're just like, you know what? Come back when it's finished. and shut your mouth. just shut it up. Just kidding. Anyhow, I'm like that when I'm looking at my own stuff. So I have, my colors have to kind of play with me, otherwise I get really confused. I do want a signature, all that to say. I do want a signature in the front. I do want it to be bigger, but I want it to be bigger than this envelope, smaller than this envelope. Okay, does that make sense? So, I want to put a piece of paper in there like so. I like that. I think that's cute. I don't care if later on if I have lace coming off of this one and it comes underneath that. I mean, I don't care. I don't care if I use lace. But so that's kind of what I want. So I know I want a signature here. So I'm going to write that on there for myself. I'm going to write signature to go here. Where would I do that? So I'm just going to put, it's going to get covered up with paper. Signature. Right there in that seam. So I'm going to cover this page up. So cover. I just got to do this for myself because I have to step away often, and I will step away and do 50 million different things in between getting back here, even if it's only 10 minutes. So cover this page fully. Right now I keep stopping to watch the hummingbirds because I have 5 hummingbird feeders up there, and I have so far seen 3 hummingbirds at one time and 1 at each thing. It's not even that big of a distance, but they do not want to be on the same feeder, and they don't have to because there's 5 of them now. So that's awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna put a signature there. I'm gonna cover this page fully. This one, I think I'm gonna cover, what I want to do is I want to cover this, and I want to pocket. So cover this, and then pocket. I want to pocket. I either want a pocket right here on the outside of it, or I want a thing right here with lace. Wouldn't that, because that would be kind of pretty right there, huh? Yeah. So maybe I'll just make my line like this, so I know what I want. And I don't think I'm going to put a thumb hole. It's going to be the other way. So, whoops. So it's going to go this way. Pocket. Right? Okay, so then this will be a pocket right here. Pocket. And I'm going to put journal card. All this is going to get covered up as I'm doing it, so my notes might not, I still need to do it as I'm moving forward. Journal card with lace on edge. Okay, so it pokes out. I'll have lace coming this way, and I'll have lace coming this way. If you are not a lace lover, please forgive me. I am, and I have tons of it. I need to use it. So this is a pocket here. And if you remember, I said I wasn't going to open up my envelopes to make the structure, which I was not, and I am not, and I never probably will do that because it's crazy, the amount of time that it would take for me to do that. So, but what I am going to do is I am going to open them up to put my paper on the inside of here, because I'm not great at sticking it in after there's glue on it. I'm just not, and I'm not going to fight with myself to do it. And I know that this is all going to get covered up anyways. So I'm gonna just pull that up like that. This also gives me the opportunity to decide, do I want to make one of those cool belted belly bands? If I want to do a cool belly band or not, because I remember we put this in there, but we didn't seal it. It still has the glue on it. We haven't done anything to it. It's still good. We can actually put that, like this, and like that, and we can put a belt on there. And we can make it a belly band this way so that it always holds in there. You don't have to worry about it slipping out if that's an issue to you. Or we can do something else, which I thought was kind of cool. And you may have already done something like this before. I'm going to maybe put that one down. Okay? So glue this flap down. I'm going to glue, well, I guess we can just do it. I'm going to glue this flap down. I'm also, before I put my paper on there, I'm going to do all my inking around my envelope. I would have done that before we got in the video, but I don't know my layout. I'm literally doing my layout with you. So therein lies my issues and why it takes me so long to get things done. And it's okay. I just have to be okay with it. It's okay that it takes me a long time. I'm enjoying the process. That's really what matters, and that's what all my friends here say. Anybody that doesn't say that to me, I just think they're just not my friend. They just need to be in a hurry. I don't know. I don't know. No one's ever said that, so I don't know what I'm yakking about. Okay, so I'm gonna glue that one down, and then this is gonna activate at some point, and I don't want it to. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to I'm gonna put paper on here and here. I'm gonna cover those with paper, but not right this second. And I'm gonna cover this also. I'll cover the back first. I'll cover the back with one paper, and then I'm gonna cover this side of this, and then I'm gonna attach those together onto this one down here below, like that. And then this one right here, this will be a pocket that way. Okay, does that make sense? That's gonna be the pocket. So I guess we can just do that right now. I just don't know what paper I'm gonna use. Maybe what I'll do is I'll put some, I could always put washi tape. I don't have to put a bunch of paper down there and waste it, and it's just gonna bulk it up, right? I'm gonna use this tape right here. This is some fun washi tape. Have you ever seen this? Has anybody ever seen this? You know what it is? It's the stuff that you put on your bandages. I got it in the medical section. So when I was shopping after my hand surgeries, I was like, that's cool tape. My husband brought that home. I'm like, yeah, you can take that out of the bathroom and go put it in my craft room. I'll use it down there for sure. So it's more stickier than washi tape, but I am gonna use some adhesive on it as well. Whoops. And it tears easy. Isn't that nice? But I don't know if the camera's picking that up. Is it picking it up? If you haven't ever seen this before, it's like a fabricy, I mean, it's not fabricy. It's a plastic tape, but it has texture. You see that? So there's probably lots of things we can do with this tape. Maybe somebody here has already done many things with this tape. Whoops. But it does like to tear and stick to each other. So, okay, we'll just call that one practice. And I'm going to take another piece here. I just want to get it down on that glue. I guess I'm going to put it on there because I do want to activate that. But I also want to put it on this. Add a little extra glue. I guess I should use my glue. At this point in time, I should be using my good glues that I know they're gonna work. This is at the end. Does anybody else like to get every last drop of their glue when I'm meaning that when that little cap thing falls out, there's so much glue inside there. It's hard. It's a pain in the butt to get out, but there's so much in there. I take the end of my, like when I'm doing collaging, like when I'm working on my idea book, I just take my brush and I scoop it out and I smush it on there, and then I take a spreader and I spread it, or I take a glue stick that's not bad, it's still good, like one that's got a top on it, and I'll just use that to mush it around. I just don't keep pressing my thing out. Does that make sense? If not, I'll show you someday. But anyways, yeah, I'm not gonna throw my glues. Glue is expensive and I use a lot of it, so I'm not gonna just throw my cap away because it fell off and be like, oh well. There's probably like, you know, a good $1.50 left of glue. Okay, I need to get a baby wipe out of here to wipe up some of this because I'm getting extra sticky as per normal for me. So I'm gonna get this one on here. Same thing, I'm just gonna throw some glue down. Okay, I'm gonna put the good glue. I better get that other stick, otherwise my little thing's gonna fall out. And I don't wanna be digging right now. I save them up. I don't do them usually all at one time. Like I have quite a few glue sticks that are like down, and I have them where I do like a lot of collaging, I'll keep them in that area. Because I already know with collaging, my hands are always in it. I'm gonna be super sticky and messy, so. And I don't wanna use my art glitter glue because it sticks so fast. So I just like to have a clean edge to run my stuff down. That's why I like to do that. And it's just a little extra reinforcement. It's not a big deal. So those are gonna go like that. And I do want to cover these with the fabric. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? I want to cover these with a paper before I put anything in there. but I want to ink the edges before I do all that. So those are going to go together like that. And I don't know what paper I want to use, so I can't really do that right now. So I'm going to put glue. I never finished that. Glue down. I glued it down, so glued. So I can just erase that now. And this is going to be a pocket. I'm going to write that now so I don't forget. Like that. Isn't that cute? So that'll just be a pocket. And then we'll put a signature right here. This is going to be covered up, so cover completely. And then it's going to be a signature. It's going to be here. And then I have to also decide, like, how big are my signatures going to be? I think there's going to be quite a few, so I don't want to make them too bulky. So this one can be just like a regular size signature. So, you know, like it could be, that's a pocket. I got confused for a second. Maybe what I'll do is I'll put a little bit of washi tape right there so I don't forget what I'm doing. And there we go. And then that'll be the pocket. Suppose I should probably do that to that one, just to that bottom piece, and then that to that one, and then that'll help lift it up to be the pocket. So we know. So see, that's going to be the pocket. All right. Now there's going to be a signature there, and I want that to be a full page. And you won't even see it because my envelopes are so big, it's going to encase the whole, fit a signature in there. So I'm not gonna leave that in there. I'm just gonna put it just like that and show you. So that'll be a signature there. This will be fully covered. And then we have this over here and we have a pocket. So we can use this as a nice little slide out pocket. We can put a journal card in there. Cover this up. We can put a pocket right here if we want. We can put a pocket right here if we want. I'm gonna put a few pockets in here, but I'm not gonna over pocket it. I feel like I'm gonna leave, I don't know. I mean, I say that now, but we'll see how bulky it gets. Like if it's not too bulky, I'll probably put a pocket right here because I like having a pocket on the outside of my, on that back side of my signature. But honestly, this is really a pocket, right? Or wrong. I'm not gonna worry about that now. We're gonna do pocket right here. Pretty self-explanatory for that. And then this is all stuff that's supposed to be, so I'll just get this will be sealed up even better, and then I'm gonna put something on the seams. Then this, when this flips back this way, like when we open up the journal, right? So we would open it up. So this is the front, and there's gonna be a cute something hanging out of here because I'm gonna make this. Oh, I never finished telling you that, did I? So I'm gonna add a pocket right here. I'm gonna cut this, so cut, just a sliver. I mean, that's more than a sliver right there, but I'm not gonna cut that. So, and then this is gonna be tag, will go in here. I want my tag to stick out, so my page will be right there, and then I'll have a cute tag that comes out like that on top. You like that? I like it. I think it's fun. It looks, I mean, a Flip-Flop-Flappy journal is a layered, basically a layered journal, I think. So I'm gonna just continue with that flow of layering. So there's that and that, and then when you open that, you'll have a tag here, which is cute, and this could be just decorated or have a pocket, doesn't matter, but we have a signature there. And then we have this side right here. So, I mean, we can just leave it plain, but I was honestly thinking about, I don't know if it'll work right here better or inside. But I do have the pocket happening here, which I don't have to have. If I put a pocket here, what I wanna do is I wanna put another notepad. Okay, possible notepad or skinny signature instead of pocket. Instead of the pocket there. Okay, and then if we did that, then I would probably most definitely put a pocket here. So that's a lot of notes. That's a lot of notes that don't make any sense. And then this right here, honestly, this right I think would be super cute for a belly band. So we're gonna go belly band this way, and then that something can tuck in this way and this way. Okay. Now we're gonna open this up, and I think, so one of the things I will say is when I did, by putting this here first, without my paper down, when I put my paper, if I cover this whole thing up, which I'm going to, give you an example here. I'm going to be putting that paper on there, and it's only gonna come to there, right? So it's gonna leave that piece open. So at first I was like, oh, dang it. But then I thought, you know what? I can go with this, because I'm thinking that would be like a cool, if it matches this, it could be that, or I could just make it like it looks like its own different kind of a spine. Do you know what I mean? Like, and just kind of bring it up as close as I can. And then if I can't match it up completely, which we all know I'm not going to be able to do that. But what I'll do is I can take like rickrack or any kind of a trim, and I can just run it down the whole side right here. So I could even put it right there and then cut it. But then you would see it when you opened it. I don't know. I think I'm going to put it on the outside here. Some lace, whatever. So that is just pointing that out really quick. So this is going to be a full cover. Fully covered, cover fully, read it the same way, cover fully, cover fully. And that's why I didn't care which way these things poked out, cover fullies, because I always knew I was going to cover these fully. I want the stability of the full envelope and then the paper on top. And then we're going to put a signature here. Sig, how do you spell it? Well, here we go. We'll figure it out. So signature is going to go right here. And then I think I'm going to leave this right now as the time is right now. I'm going to leave this as being a pocket, but the same thing, I want it to be decorated on the inside. So I'm just going to pull my envelopes carefully. And it's okay if they rip. I have washi tape, I have paper, and I have glue. And so I just don't want it to tear so bad that I have to do major surgery. I think, you know what if I try putting some water on it? I mean, water works for everything else, doesn't it? Let's see. Just kind of loosen that up. Or will that seal it more? I don't know. I feel like it would loosen it up. That's what I use when I'm copy dyeing and it releases. Maybe I'll just do that. I don't really care if it warps a little bit. Okay, now my paper is really thin, so I'm going to tear it. So I'm going to just let that sit. Let that water soak in for a minute so I can get that open. And then I'm going to have that open and ready. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I want this one to also be open because I want to decorate the inside of it. I'm actually thinking about folding this flap a little bit more and making it a little bit more, I'm thinking about it. You know, let's just do it. Do it. This one's hard. This one's not as easy as I thought either. Doggone that glue. I mean, we want it to stick when we're mailing the letters out, just not when we're playing with them. Okay. So, come on. Release. There we go. So, also at this point, I can decide that I don't even want that to be sealed back up. I could, and that's what I've seen a lot of other people do, is I've seen them do different, like you can get as tricky as you want. And that's what I was saying on the first video, is that was not the time to get tricky for me on the putting it together. See how easy that's coming off now? Still gotta be careful because the envelopes, it's those cheap envelopes and it's just paper, so it's thin. But look at that, just released. Now I just gotta let it dry. So anyhow, this is where you can start getting tricky. So if I don't want to, I can just let that be a flap and let it open up, and I can decorate it and everything else. I think I have enough going on, and I don't want to get any trickier, because I think if I get too much trickier on myself, then I'm gonna get discouraged. That does happen. And so I'm going to just leave all that for now. What I want to do is I want to be able to decorate the inside of this, and I do want, I think, to make that just like a little lip there, and that'll give that pocket just a little bit more stability, a little bit more strength, like, you know, right here where you're sliding stuff in and out. And then I can decide then here when I go to decorate it or put the paper on there, whether I'm going to seal the whole thing or if I'm just gonna leave it there for just another little tuck spot. I can put those cute little tiny tag things, you know. There's just options, and I'll probably do that because I do love to have options. So this is going to be a pocket where I'm gonna just slide some stuff papers into. So I'm going to just leave that way. I'm gonna put my note on here. So cover and glue back to envelope shape, to an envelope. And then this will be a pocket. Whoops. There we go. That would be a pocket right here. And there we have that. So now I'm going to fold that in like that, and then this is damp, and it's going to activate that, of course. So let me grab a tissue or a little deli sheet here. I don't want that to activate this glue and get me all stuck up together in there. So then this will be a signature. Like I said, we'll put a signature here. Where does that signature go? I can use this paper right here, see? And then when you open it, you'll see the signature. You'll have this cute little pocket. You'll have this, and whatever we do with the outside of this, I don't know yet. But then you have this, and you have a pocket here, and that'll be so cute. And we can put a pocket here. Like I said, pockets and tuck spots are going to depend on how bulky we get. And the same thing here, just decorating. I'm going to not worry about those right now because that's not my main thing. And I actually could put a big pocket here. I could put another envelope on here, or a piece of paper, a little lighter weight cardstock, and I can create another pocket that comes up, which that actually sounds a little bit more up my alley to do, because I want a couple things like popping out. And now we're to the back page. So this one, same thing. I want to open this up. Let's see if it's going to release. No, let's just use that water pen. It's so much easier. So much easier. If you don't have a water pen, then just any paintbrush or makeup brush or something with water, your fingertip, a paper clip, not a paper clip. They don't usually hold water too well. Oh my gosh, now I was gonna say toothpick. Q-tip, that's the word I'm looking for. A Q-tip can soak up some water for you, and you can lay that down. And you just need, you know, not that much, but you just need some, just to wet its whistle, and then let it do its thing for a minute. I'm gonna need another piece of that deli piece paper, so I think what I'm gonna do is tear this one in half. All right, so my week is gonna be super crazy for 1 week. So I am trying to get ahead. Like I said before, this might be the time that I actually miss a video. I'm gonna really try hard not to. And I feel like I've been posting like some boring stuff lately, so I don't want to just keep like, oh, here's a haul, here's a haul, here's a haul. But I do have another haul. So Monday I work. I'll be able to do something in my craft room. I mean, I got to do some housework too. I really do. So, oh, where's my water pen? Monday I work at the property management for a couple hours. So I'll go in at 10. So I only work there on Monday. On Tuesday, I work all day. So from 8, so I leave like around quarter to 8 or so. So I leave, so I work from 8 until 4, filling in for my friend while she's on vacation at another place. So I'm gonna work filling in for her Tuesday through Friday. So Tuesday and Friday, I work there all day, and I don't work at the property management on those 2 days. Monday, I work at the property management only for about 3 hours. 2 to 3 hours, depending on how long they want me there and what they need me to do. Tuesday, I work all day at the other place. Wednesday and Thursday, I'm gonna do split days. So I'm gonna go to fill in for my friend. I'm gonna go help out there from 8 until 10. And then I'm gonna drive over to the next place, and I'll work there from, so given my drive time, it doesn't take that long to get there, but you know, in case I have to go to the bathroom or something. So 10:30 to 12:30, and then back to the other place from 1 to 4. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I am most certainly not going to be videoing because I'm probably not even going to be crafting. I'm going to be exhausted. I'm not used to that. Isn't that funny? It's only been like little over 6 months since I've worked out, you know, and had a you know, a crazy schedule, or not a crazy schedule, but a dedicated schedule. But that's long enough to not be in the swing of things, you know. So I'm gonna be tired. So then this page, and now this one right here. So that was this one with open, and I want there to be a signature there too. So I'm gonna put one in, and that one would be. I don't want it to be tiny. I don't know. I mean, like, should I just do one tiny? I feel like, no, I already have these other ones fit inside. I want it to pop. I want it to pop out a little bit. So I need to grab me another sheet here. What did I do with my box of goodies? My little box of goodies. And this is a big piece right here, so I feel like I can do a regular size signature. So let's take one of these pages out like this, and we'll do that. Yeah, isn't that pretty? So then we have that. I'm like, why can't I close that? Because I'm trying to close it on the wrong side. Here we go. Tired. I'm already tired. My hands don't want to work. I did not sleep good last night. And I've been up and out of my bed since 3 o'clock this morning. So there we go. So I like that. No, what about it? So, oh, that's too big. I can cut it down though, or maybe do something else different, but see, that's what I want, is lace on it. So I'm thinking that would be kind of cute. And then we have a lace one in here, you know. And then was this the other one? This one, unless it's going that way, you won't see this lace one. I feel like this one can skip the lace. Maybe there's that one. Okay. We need one right here. Okay, so then we have this one right here. Okay. It's coming together, yay. And this, if this was a tag shape, you know, it would be like, you know, that's a funny tag, but that's fine. It gives me the idea. There we go. So, and then I do want to have some like a lacy ruffle right there. I don't have anything here that's short, but isn't that cute? So we'll have that page, signature, open that. We'll have a pocket or tag right here. And I think that's plenty. I don't want to just overdo it. And then I have this one right here, which will have pages inside. And then we'll open up this one and possible notepad or a little signature here. So that's what I was thinking, if we did like a little, like a skinny signature there. So like it would be like this. So when you open this up, then you would have like another little thing here. Oh, I had notes. It's going to look like a signature, but it's going to be filled with pockets. Wouldn't that be fun? Is that crazy? It could be a notepad on the outside and pockets on the inside. Maybe. So I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to get a paper clip if I can find them, because I was putting stuff away a little bit. Oh, guess I didn't do too much cleanup. So then we would have that, and then when you would open up this one, and then we would have this signature in here. And this one I'm not going to do the lace out, just because if it gets closed this way, you know, the lace is gonna get, you know, bound up in there. Or if it gets closed up this way, and maybe whoever has this, they might want to do that. They might want to close it up into those things. But so, I mean, but I'm gonna make it like this, so that when you open it, you have this, and then you have this, and you have this. I think. I don't know, honestly. The signature is gonna go there. I guess that's kind of nice to have that closed. Oh, I could even put like a little tie. I don't know. I don't like having to untie everything, but so I don't want to tie it up. But look at that, and then I'll have lace coming out that end, that end, that end, that end. If you have them lace, it'll be lace galore. All right, so we didn't really get the pages decorated. I think I'm gonna continue to decorate this off camera because it takes me a long time to do that. And I went through everything and I showed you what I want to do. And so I'll come back with some pages down, and then we'll get to making the other pieces, finishing up anything I haven't done, and then getting some ephemera and stuff made for it as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm not really that great at doing tutorials, but this is my process when I'm off the camera as well. This is how I do it, and this is why I have so many unfinished projects probably. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Enjoy all your moments, my friends. Bye.